The goats think that they need to come help us. You scared her.
I know.
So 1, 2, 3 farrowing pens, a hatchery, a goat birthing center. What else? We need to move the rabbits in here and it'll be all hunky-dory. The colony, the rabbit colony. Yep. Alright, the star of the show has decided she needs to come inspect our work. Huh, Velma? Is the fence good? Is it nice and sturdy for you? You don't care, you just want nice scratches, huh? Gotta water our piggies so that they grow nice and Well, we are back at it with the farrowing pen. So we put in these cattle panels and we've got 1, 2, 3, and then the main fence is the other side for that, and the back right here along the fence here is this is an access point actually, so we're going to open it up and allow the pigs to come in. We're a little nervous about that because we know Eggsy will come in pretty easy, and Siren is starting to really warm up to us. She's allowing us to really pet her and stuff like that. But Mabel is still a little iffy, and we've decided we're gonna put all 3 ladies over because even though the test said negative for Siren, she is looking massive, like big. She looks like a cow. I don't know, just it's pooching out on the sides real bad and everything. So, and her teats are starting to really perk up. So I think she is pregnant, and we must have just caught it right in that time frame where it couldn't tell yet. So we're gonna go ahead and just get 3 set up just to be safe. Pebbles has come to inspect the job. Are we doing a good job, Pebbles? Huh? Are we doing a good job? Oh, Miss Jealous Judy over here. Velma. I'm not allowed to give anybody scratches without giving Velma some first. Oh, Pebbles. Well, I guess Eggsy decided she needed to come out and find her farrowing pen a little early. We just found her over here by the farrowing pens. So I'm going to round her up and put her back. Well, that was easy. Luckily, it was just her. Had it been one of the other ones, like Mabel, that might have been a bit harder for us. Because Mabel's still a little iffy. But
and if it was Big Dog, that would have been really easy.
Yeah, Big Dog too. And Boris, they're all pretty easy. But as far as Siren and Mabel, they're still a little iffy about following us around. So they're a bit harder to get in there. Alright guys, it's hard to remember to film while you're working, so we are now adding some bedding into the farrowing pens. That way when we move the pigs later this evening into them, if they are ready to start making a nest, they can. We have some temporary waterers for tonight. We are taking some 5-gallon buckets and adding nipples onto them, and we're epoxying them on so they have to sit overnight, so they'll have those tomorrow. And then we actually added the front gate area that we used pallets, and then we used wood so that we have an area where we can step over and get in if we need to get in there for anything. Alright, here it is. Everything always looks crappy, you know, because we just throw a bunch of random crap together. But a pallet that the piglets and the mom pig can't get out of. Boards over here. Pigs aren't going to jump unless they have a reason to. They usually will just dig under, and we've got some boards or some logs over here lined. That way, if they start to dig this way, they can't get underneath the fence. And then the board here is high enough up so we can step over, but and also high enough up so that they can't jump if they try. So this right here is where we'll be going in, and here's the main wall. And then, you know, we just have a an oil pan and then a little feed bin over there. Those are going to be for water for just this evening. And then we'll have the new waters, and we're going to pin them onto the inside of the pallets, because each farrowing pen has a pallet. And then once we get the pigs in here, the back corner will be set up so that the babies can get away from mom, and there will be some heat lights in the back corners of the pens. But that's our work for the last couple of days. It's been so hot, and Jay's at work, so me and the kids have been trying to work on getting this finished up. We didn't finish it the first night, so here's day like 2 or 3 into it, trying to get things put together, but it's looking good. I mean, it looks kind of funky, but that's just because, you know, we live on a hill, so everything is like this. Everything's crooked, so trying to, you know, make things as flat as possible. We'll put some logs here too, so that if they try to root, they don't go under. Kunikunis don't really root a whole lot, but Mangalitzas will, and she'll be in this bigger one over here because she's a bigger pig. So not really too concerned about the rooting. They usually push the stuff to the edge, so if anything, they're just going to block those holes even more for us. Sorry, I'm like really sunburnt and super sweaty, but it's like 95 degrees and 70% humidity going on right now. But the reason why we're putting the pigs in the goat area, one, we want it to be home base. We want all of the birth areas close to the house. We plan to eventually have all of the homes up here, so all of their barns and stuff, and then everything else will be out to pasture. So we'll let them out to pasture during the day. We want all of the animals to be integrated, and we just want all of them to be able to roam together, and then have a home base where they can come back at the end of the day, have dinner, and be locked up tight from any predators around. Look at the boys. They're just over there like, hey guys, we're close. We're right here. Don't forget about us. There's Mabel. This is Velma's favorite place to go because Mabel doesn't mess with her. She's not in here right now, but she is hanging out over here already. She just hops right on in there. And her and Mabel hang out. They don't play or nothing. Mabel just does her thing, and Velma eats the greens back there. And then we have Eggsy, who I literally just filled up her water and she dumped it. She has been messing with her little bedding area, and she's looking like she might be pretty close to having some little piglets for us. So we're just gonna keep an eye on her and see what comes of it. Well, they may be a little unconventional, but that's our farrowing pens. So I'm excited to see these babies come. And if you guys would like to see a video of when we got the pigs, click right here.